Welcome to Newsworthy Stories NetWORKcation. Bring your business to the beach. I'm so excited to see you again. This is my 1-year anniversary for any of you who don't know. Lakshmi just walked in. I'm very excited. We've had 5 events here in the beautiful city of Deerfield Beach, which is my favorite beach to visit in South Florida particularly, right? But I love it here, and it has brought me great joy to introduce all of you not only to the city of Deerfield Beach and its beautiful beach, but to the Wyndham.
So my name is Claude Dubois, General Manager at the award-winning Wyndham Deerfield Beach Resort. We are a beautiful resort on the beach, and I want to thank Jacqueline Jimenez for bringing all of our networking people through our NetWORKcation forum that she organizes, from time to time at the hotel, and hopefully we look forward to seeing them back here in the near future.
We're competitors and we're exchanging notes.
Collaboration.
Yes.
Collaboration is the name.
The Newsworthy Stories Bring Your Business to the Beach NetWORKcation, drawing business professionals and experts from across South Florida under one roof. The CEO of Newsworthy Stories, Jacqueline Jimenez, began hosting the NetWORKations at the Wyndham 1 year ago and is celebrating this incredible milestone. Throughout the Newsworthy Stories NetWORKation, professionals were creating promos about their businesses to share on social media, all a part of the benefits of being in the room. Others becoming supporters or sponsors and being featured on the panels. The Economic Development Division for both Miami-Dade and Broward Public Schools in the room, along with Dr. Crystal Gifford, an economics professor who creates leadership curriculum every parent and educator may want to consider.
I am the newcomer. This is my first time here. Just a little background about how I met Jacqueline was actually at Michael's event for Broward schools, the Brunch and Learn. I was one of the panelists there, and then she came up to the table and told me about this opportunity. She also participated in one of our business access classes, and so I wanted to make sure I was here to support her as well, and it's been a great event, so it's been a great time here. So I did hear a few people are in construction, specialty trades, professional services, goods and services, all of the small businesses. If you're interested in doing business with Miami-Dade County Public Schools, we assist you through that process. I like to think of myself as being a part of air traffic control, because I'm pretty much a part of the full life cycle of bidding with Miami-Dade County Public Schools, from the creation of the bid to our goal setting committee. So we've also recently kicked off, which Jacqueline was a part of, our Business Access Academy. It's a 6-week academy where we're helping new businesses that are recently small businesses certified with the district to kind of navigate the system. So we've had marketing 101. We've actually had our chief procurement officer walk them through what we're looking for in solicitations. We have a financial component, and then we also have a component where we're going to basically teach you how to get the best benefit of your small business certification. Another thing that's happening at the district is, as you all know, a lot of our schools are not where they used to be in terms of attendance. And so the way that we are addressing that, one of the ways is through our ground lease developments. So I know the young lady here spoke about her connections with developers, so I want to make sure I get our information as well. So if you're working in real estate, if you are a community liaison where you can host outreach community events, we need those services. And so that's something that the district is moving towards. A lot of our construction in the past was facilitated via the general obligation bond, but the ground lease development is going to be, I won't say a replacement, but a supplement to that as well. So you can see a lot of those opportunities coming out as it relates to ground lease development. one of the things that I always like to share with new businesses or businesses that are interested in working with us is to understand how we do business, okay? Really two ways. So you're either gonna respond to a solicitation that we issue, and your certification helps with that. As you know, there's points available if you have a certification or sometimes what's called a price preference. In addition to that, you can work directly with our schools. Our schools operate as independent businesses. Well, not technically independent businesses, but they have budgets that they can utilize to work with the small businesses. Like for example, what we've done in our office is each of our schools, we have over 400 schools, they have what's called a discretionary budget, and they're required to spend 15% of that discretionary budget with our small businesses. And so I always tell the small businesses when you're meeting with the schools to lead with that. You want to let them know that you're a registered small business, you're a vendor with the district, and you can help them meet their discretionary budgetary goals.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Crystal Gifford, and wow, Jacqueline, you know what you're doing. I feel like a perfectly made crystal sandwich right here, but right between Miami-Dade and Broward, so thank you.
Yes, that was definitely intentional.
That was definitely intentional. I see what you're doing here. So if you don't know me, I have been in education for over 25 years, and that has been an evolution. We talked about pivoting in the room, and it certainly has been, education is an industry that will not quite pivot, so the business owners have to even more so, because education has been slow. And we all know the pains, and I don't have to tell you the pain and suffering of education and all that it's been and what we're doing, but good things are happening. And I'm in the world right now highlighting the good things that are happening in education. And specifically, I decided to get involved at a deeper level. I've been in curriculum development for over 20 years, developing for universities, for now high schools, for young entrepreneurs who are getting their, especially information businesses in the world, and how do you structure all of this me into something monetizable. And it has come to my attention that as we have entered the age of AI, we have more and more and more decisions to make. And that's where I specialize, has been decision making. And so I've started to build diagnostic assessments for schools to help them make the decisions about what do our students need, what would serve our students next. So I'm eliminating some of that decision fatigue that comes with this AI tool and that AI tool and this thing and that thing. And I was very fortunate to get involved with a high school, a local private high school in Miami, Cushman High School. They said it's okay to say their name. And they kept asking me, well, how do I know which test students should take? Should they take the ACT or the SAT? And so I said, you know what, I'll go solve that for you. I was building a curriculum for that class, and the industry could not solve it. And I looked everywhere because it didn't occur to me at first that I'm that person. And finally I said, oh, well, wait a minute. I know how to make a tool that can do that. And so I used my background in finance and education, in accounting, and all of those number ticking, and I love statistics when I was in school. And I built the diagnostic. So I now have a 20-minute diagnostic that tells students if they should take the SAT or ACT very quickly. And it's not about their content, because the content is similar, but it's about who are you as the learner. And so what has happened with that is now we're launching that in various schools and opening schools to get that diagnostic for their junior class. But also we have opened a whole suite of diagnostic tools. Now we can go in and say, okay, what decisions are you making about curriculum? Who are your faculty and staff, and what do you have? We can actually assess. I have made a tool that tells you what are the decision drivers of the people on your campus, and how do we put them together and let them work together. And so overall, we've just started taking some of the decision fatigue off of the educators' plates and doing that with systems. So we're not prescribing new things to students, we're actually unprescribing many things by using these simple little diagnostics that grab that. Where, by the way, I learned more teaching high school for 2 years than I ever learned in 25 years of teaching university. It was bonkers what I learned about education. And now I'm just here. I like to say my dad was a pastor, and so I say I'm preaching the gospel of education can be fun again, and that's what I'm up to in the world.
My name is Michael Scott, Officer of Economic Development, Opportunity and Compliance Department for Broward County's public schools, 6th largest district in the nation and also an A-rated district. But before I continue, Jackie, I'm going to take that as a challenge. Since Dade County had you, of course, we need to have you as well. Speak to our small businesses. We do realize how critical you are to the economic ecosystem, so we want to do business with you. Annually, we spend about $600 to about $1 billion annually. Generally, this year we've had over 40 outreach events. Everything from construction matchmakers a couple weeks ago to our Brunch and Learn Expo in the city of Lauderhill, where we had over 1,000 attendees. We brought 30 different agencies, all within one place for you, our small business, so you can make those connections. We've also had lawyers come in to talk about business law. We've had a marketing, we've had BBB, Yelp come in to tell you about their, helping yourself as far as internet and the reviews. So, if you're certified with us, through our goal setting process, we look at every solicitation to see how we can create opportunities for our small business. Mr. Reynolds, he's been a beneficiary of our goal setting committee on our substitute contract, 15%. Kelly Services, they're our prime contractor. Big contract to get substitutes in our schools. We create a small business, participation for them. But upcoming, we have external independent financial auditing services for our CPAs, auditing firms. That solicitation is now out on the streets. We also have a construction and demolition. So if you're into construction, please make sure you go to Demand Star. We also have a vape detection sensors, equipment and services solicitation out on the streets. We have an ERP software implementation services on the street. And we also have a weight loss management and chronic disease management for school board employee solicitation on the street right now. That's for the GLP-1 drug. But what I would do is make sure you get in contact with our office, because we have a concierge manager. And if you're certified with us, any solicitation that matches your next goal, guess what? You either get a phone call from us or an email from us notifying you of that solicitation, because we want to make sure that you are doing business with Broward County Public Schools. Yeah, it's great to have the 840 certified firms that we do have, but guess what? It's even better if you can come up to me and say, I got business with Broward County Public Schools.
The 1-year anniversary of the Newsworthy Stories Bring Your Business to the Beach NetWORKcation, cultivating the possibilities of collaboration, but also some unexpected inspiration. Riley Sorrell of Dealer Product Solutions marking this day with something special.
So she has had NetWORKcation now for a year, and I thought we needed to come and break that. What are you doing? So, there's one of the people whom I met in this room. Andrew D'Alberto. I got with him. He hacked your logo. He digitalized your logo, and we created an award for you. But it all was
Oh, you're good. You're good.